Stop wondering what questions you need to ask when you're starting your business and just watch this video, because I'm going to give you the exact questions that you need to be asking yourself in order to start making money in your business. And I'm almost certain you haven't asked, so keep watching. One of the most important questions that you could ask yourself is, what problem am I going to be solving? Now, this may not seem like, you honestly may feel like you already know the answer, but if you ask yourself and then try to write that thing down or say it out loud and record yourself if you do, you will see that you're not solving a problem. You're more so focused on what it is that you want to do in your business. If you base your business and your services and your products off of the problems that you can solve for people, you will make a lot of money in business. So when you've discovered that problem that you're going to solve, what I want you to do is base your product, build your product around, or your service around that particular problem. Now, you may have multiple problems that you're going to solve, or you may have base your product or service off of the different phases that people may be in with that problem. But regardless, if you are able to communicate that you can solve that near and dear problem that people are facing, you will make a lot of money in business. I promise you. And I also want you to understand that you need to be able to communicate the problem that you're solving and how you're going to solve it, so that it makes people more engaged in what you're doing. Now, this one, you all just be lost in the sauce with this one. Who is your target market? Who is your target market? So you know what problem you're about to solve, but who has this problem? Now, when people ask this, you need to be able to answer specific things about this person, specific characteristics, how they move, where they hang out. Even myself, sometimes I have to revisit this question to be able to make sure that the particular product that I'm putting out is going to match the person who needs this. So even how you are planning to market that product or service, is that person even hanging out where you're marketing that product or service? And then let's just say, for example, I know for a fact with my intense workshops, I cannot do my intense workshops during the weekday because most of you all are working your 9 to 5 during the weekday. But I know my target market enough to know that I may have to sacrifice a Saturday to be able to provide this intense workshop so that you all can go further in your business. But if you don't know your target market, you cannot make decisions like that. And then you're marketing for this product or service and no one is biting, and it's because you have not thought about your target market. So after you've thought about what problem you're solving, you need now to think about, who is my target market? What is so special about them? What place are they in? Like, I know working with people in corporate, people are trying to figure out, how else can I bring in money? Because job security is no longer there the way it used to be. So that's something to keep in mind about my target market. You may want to do the same. Knowing your target market will help to secure that the problem that you're solving actually gets solved. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, this may be one of the most touchy subjects. It is actually. How will you fund your business? You've already decided, I'm going to start this business. I'm tired of working my corporate job. But how will you fund it? Do you plan to continue to work your corporate job and build your business and fund it with your job? Do you plan to pick up a part-time job? Do you plan to get a loan? Do you plan to get a grant? How will you fund your business? And this is going to be very important, because although people have made multiple YouTube videos telling you that you can launch a successful, profitable business without paying a dime, your girl here is to tell you that that is not the truth. You need capital. Even if it's $1,000, you need capital to build your business. And if you're in a place of trying to figure out, okay, am I for real about leaving my job? You want to start here. Because if I'm going to leave my job, how am I going to pay for my business? And not just my business, but how am I going to pay for my personal expenses? So that is something that you definitely want to ask yourself. These are all questions that you may also want to revisit later on down the line. And that's going to be very important to you sustaining in your business and you evolving with time in your business, because things change, people change, they start to think different, they have different resources. So you may have to change certain things. People may have different problems. It may be in your same category, but the problem may be a little bit different. Or even how you communicate that problem, because your target market has changed, because now this different market also has that problem. And now you need to communicate it to them in a different way. Or maybe you're at a point in your business where you've done so well that you really want to start going after grants. That's another way for you to help fund your business. So these are all things that you want to first start in the beginning to ask yourself. But even later on in business, you want to take the opportunity to revisit these questions, because like I told you, I revisit these questions. I have to ask myself this. But before you decide to just up and leave your job, you want to make sure that you're able to answer these questions for yourself. And like I said, record yourself so you can hear it play back. Write it down so you can read aloud what you wrote down. That is going to be a small task that you can do that will really ultimately help you make money in your business. So thank you for watching. I love that you all continue to come on to these videos. I want you to put in the comment another topic that maybe you need some clarity on or you just need help with, so that I can do another video on it to help you along your journey to becoming a full-time entrepreneur. I am Tashima once again. Oh, wait. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, do all of those great things so that more people can get this content, and then also so that I can get more subscribers and more likes. Thank you, please. I'll see you all on the next video.